Hey guys, this is Emily from thatcheapbitch.com. I love to dye my hair crazy colors using Manic Panic hair dye, but I get a lot of questions on it on the interwebs and also just like on the street every day, as I feel like it's, probably gonna happen when you have a color of hair that doesn't naturally grow out of any human's head. So today I'm here to tell you all about my experience with Manic Panic and ask your frequently asked questions and then show you how I do it. Pastel hair is really trendy right now, and a lot of people say, do you have to bleach your hair if you want pastel colors? The answer is yes. I bleached mine in July. I didn't bleach it myself. I went to hair school and got it done to try to save a little bit of money, but I just don't trust myself to not just like fry my hair. But it wasn't too expensive. It was $80. My hair felt totally fine afterwards, no damage. So almost immediately after, I dyed my hair pink. I used Manic Panic's Cotton Candy Pink, but before I bleached my hair, I dyed my hair like a berry shade of pink, and it was sort of like a deep, it was a very deep like fuchsia color. So you don't have to bleach your hair to use Manic Panic, but you do have to bleach your hair if you want like light colors. And you get those light colors by diluting the dye with hair conditioner or the Manic Panic pastelizer. I've never used the pastelizer because it's the same price as a bottle of Manic Panic, which is about $11.99, and so hair conditioner is way cheaper. The pastelizer comes in like a little Manic Panic size jar, but hair conditioner I always buy like the giant huge bottle of the generic stuff for like $3. So if you don't bleach your hair, you can use the non-diluted Manic Panic. You do have to leave it on for a while, especially if your hair is just not color treated at all, because your hair is going to be really healthy, good for you. But it's not going to be very porous, and so it's not going to soak up the color as well. The other thing that people say is, oh my god, you're going to destroy your hair and it's going to fry off if you keep dyeing all these crazy colors. So just hold up, I'm going to teach you about science. When you were in middle school, did you ever hear of people dyeing their hair with Kool-Aid? That's basically what Manic Panic is. Manic Panic is vegan and it doesn't actually change your hair. So when you dye your hair from a box, for example, you do use a developer. Box dye, you have the little tube of color gel, and then you have the like squirter bottle, and then you pull the top off, and then you pull the gel in, and then you... Very scientific. And that's actually having a permanent effect on your hair, whereas Manic Panic doesn't do that, so I can run the whole gamut of the rainbow and I never have to worry about damaging my hair. If you have to bleach your hair again, then you might start worrying about damage. I don't really worry about my roots because if I'm going to have like pink or purple hair, everybody knows that that's not my hair color anyway, so screw it, I don't worry about the roots. People also ask me a lot how long it lasts. And it's really up to you. For me personally, I like to change my color a lot, so I don't take any extra precautions to keep my hair color lasting. You can wash your hair with cold water. You can add a little bit of the color into your conditioner. And of course, the simplest way to keep your hair lasting long is to just not wash it at all. And when you have like a crazy colored hair, you do get a lot of people who have their opinions and they're going to tell you their opinions on your hair, but I just say f that. And people will say like, oh, like you dye your hair for attention, you want people to look at you. To which I say, some people deserve to be noticed. If you have any more questions for me about dyeing your hair with Manic Panic, then you can let me know in the comments. But for now, let's move on to chapter 2 of this video, and I'll show you how I dye my hair.
To start off, I mixed ultraviolet Manic Panic with just a little bit of Cotton Candy Pink to give it a warmer tone. My hair is short enough that I don't need that much dye. I added the conditioner and mixed it up real good. I added the pink dye after I got the purple to a shade that I liked. The color the dye is in the bowl should be about the same color that you want your hair to be. Using a tint brush, completely saturate your hair with the dye. If you're nervous about getting color on your hands, use plastic gloves for protection. Since I've dyed my hair a few times, I've realized that the back of my hair tends to be lighter than the front. To remedy this, I put the dye on the back of my hair for 5 minutes before I dye the front. Then I applied the dye to the rest of my hair. I left the dye on for 30 minutes. The more vibrant you want your color to be, the longer you should leave it on. Then rinse the dye out of your hair with warm water. No need to shampoo or condition.
And once you've rinsed the dye out, you've got silky smooth, vibrant pastel hair color. Make sure to check out our other hair dye tutorials that are in the description, and check out thatcheapbitch.com for more awesome style stuff.